manager, Rachel Buchanan. Hi, Rachel.
Hey.
Good to see you.
You too. Thanks for having me on.
Rachel is excited as am I about this brand new brochure.
It's been making its rounds.
Yeah. Excuse me. It's just out.
Mm-hmm.
Well, who's this for? Where's it?
Sure. This is Jackson County's brand new visitor's guide.
Beautiful.
So this is a sort of a magazine style, where in the past we've had a little brochure, but we know that Jackson is much bigger than that. So we have come up alongside of RJM and worked with them to create this new version of the guide. So descriptions of all the different types of categories that you can experience here in Jackson, along with QR codes that take you to more and more and more information as you go. Look at that sushi.
Wow, that's my favorite page. Now, I'm glad to see the Coney's front and center, because I think that's a reason people should come to Jackson, because we're the birthplace of the Coney.
Oh, they do. It's amazing. There's going to be a bus tour coming in on Monday. You'll see them walking around, and that is one of their number one checklist items they're excited about. So we'll see.
Yeah, it takes really, just a look at this to remind you that we've got a lot going in this town. It's pretty awesome. Lots of reasons to visit. Remember a few years ago, people were thinking, what can we do? What can we get, to get people to Jackson? Well, it just happens.
Yeah. Well, and then we've got, it's not just the things to do, it's the events as well. We've got this Saturday. There's so many things all at the same time. How in the world do you even choose? You're talking about some of them even going back to back in the same location. It's awesome.
Yeah, we've got that, not just this Saturday, Rachel, but it's, I think, every Saturday.
It keeps
from
going,
here.
yeah. It's incredible.
And the people are back. They're coming back to the events after the pandemic.
Yep. Yeah, I think the important part about this booklet, you'll see them around town. We're spreading them around Michigan, Indiana, Ohio, all the places that people will come in to visit Jackson and learn more about who we are. But it's not just a visitor's guide. It's a guide for people here. It's a guide for you to connect with what's going on, to connect with just knowing about those things, so that family and friends and people from the outside that are coming in can be informed and just kind of be aware. So we're excited about it.
It should be on everyone's coffee table.
Yes.
When you visit someone else, they've got their local this and that around.
Yeah, we've made it nice and bright, so it'll fit in with pretty much any color.
Well, thanks to Bright Walls for giving you a great cover.
Yeah. Oh, we love that mural. Kind of encapsulates all of Jackson and in one word, literally.
It does.
Right inside.
Now we have a new feature here on JTV that you and Andy each month, twice a month on the morning show, you go check things out.
Yeah, why not? It's called A Visit with Experience Jackson, and we've been having a blast. We've got a couple great ones coming up that we've already recorded and gotten ready to go, and we're just taking you around, whether it's a museum like you're seeing now, or an attraction. We've gotten over to Calderon Golf Course and all different kinds of things. There's our ride over in the Boland Express. Yep.
It's funny because Andy had not been to Les Rowing Museum until he went and did this with you. But he's been talking about it nonstop.
That's great. He was like a little kid. Yeah. I felt like I should make him like a little train ticket or certificate for having gone through it. He was really enthusiastic.
It's a great idea.
That's good.
We have, like, this summer, the food trucks. Here's an example.
Yes.
Like, 8 years ago, if you wanted to get a food truck for your event, you had to go out of town.
Yeah.
And now there's dozens right here.
Yeah. We've got a list right now we're putting together with Experience Jackson. We've got at least 17 that we can track down, based right here out of Jackson. So it's exciting. It's a whole new way to restaurant, I guess. It's good.
I know when you start a project like this, you think, oh, well, we'll run out of things, but there's no shortage.
Yeah, that's for sure, yeah.
Are there some places that because you've lived here, you're not from Jackson,
no,
but you've lived here long enough where you've probably had a chance to see everything you wanted, but there's some things you haven't yet gotten to?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Some of the restaurants and some of the places, especially in some of the outer areas. I'm really learning about some of the great things over in Grass Lake direction, Concord the other way, over towards Springport. Like, some things I might have missed along the way. So I'm always open to share those. Yeah.
You are partnering with a lot of organizations that do bring people in from out of town. The ORS Race Series, among them, and
Yeah.
I was surprised when I looked at the roster when JTV got involved and we started to have access to the registrations. People, half of the runners, they come from out of town.
I know. That was really surprising. I didn't realize that. I thought, there's a community that has an event. Those community people come and join in, but they get people from all around. They pick and choose their race based on the setting, the time of year, where they're training, all this. I'm learning all sorts of wonderful things. So, yeah.
Those new hotels have got to contribute, along with the American One Event Center, to people being able to come to Jackson.
Yeah, we've got just over 1,000 rooms available in Jackson. And the nice part with working with some of our hotels is I found that a lot of times we've got these big events coming in and they're having to even turn away people from some of those properties. So that is where it gets really exciting to think, wow, there's all these people behind the scenes. You don't know why everyone's here, in their individual rooms and everything, but they're here. And we have a great opportunity to impact them and kind of bring them into what we've got here. So it's good.
Yeah. A lot of times, weddings book the rooms, but we're seeing more and more events bringing people in.
Yeah.
Now, the highway, it's just going to be, obviously, it's a, inconvenience.
Yeah.
But once that's done, what
Yeah.
a great entryway, gateway to the community.
Yeah. I mean, Cooper Street was that great evidence of, things to come and a promise for that future. Do you know about the little tunnel that's going to be going under 127 and 94?
The pedestrian tunnel.
I think that's excellent. That's going to go right from where the hotels are under the highway, get people over to Jackson Crossing and everything. I mean, there's some cool developments with that, and that whole diverging diamond thing. I mean, special, I guess. It's not very often, so we'll have a lot of cool things to tell people about, and some great traffic flow as soon as it happens. We're excited though. We can still get around.
Well, Kelby Wallace from MDOT will be with us in a few days, and the diverging diamond. I don't get it. I look at it and it's like I can't visualize myself driving on this, but he assures me that it's going to be so easy, and people will, when they arrive in Jackson, they're going to know they're in Jackson.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. What's the next spot that you're going to showcase on your next visit with Experience Jackson?
I believe that's Sand Hill Crane, right?
Cool.
That's the one coming up, and then after that we're going to head out to MIS and get the lowdown on what's going on out there as we get closer to that race this August. So some good things in the lineup.
Good.
Yeah.
Great to see you. Thanks, Rachel.
Thank you.
From Experience Jackson, Marketing and Development Manager, Rachel Buchanan. Up next, one of these great events we've been talking about, the Art, Beer, and Wine Festival.